From the Detroit Free Press, in the heart of the Motor City, it's Monday, May 25th. Here are today's top stories. Brought to you by JB's Smokehouse, located inside Bush's Fresh Food Market of Canton. JB's offers a range of authentic barbecue favorites, from beef brisket and mac and cheese to fried green tomatoes and pulled pork tacos. JB's is sure to become your new favorite barbecue spot.
For the Detroit Free Press, I'm Darcy Moran. It's hard to explain the loneliness Donald Martin has felt since floodwaters overwhelmed his home along Sanford Lake this week. The 65-year-old evacuated in time after privately owned dams in the Midland area failed, but his home was waterlogged and a mess.
Nothing like this. We never were threatened with water. No matter how much rain we got, we never had to worry about it.
He hasn't felt there was anyone to help. He has no flood insurance, and he's disabled and can't clean up on his own. So on Sunday, volunteers from the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints did it for him. The church has been sending out hundreds of able-bodied volunteers for the effort, and they're seeking more volunteers. For Martin, it takes the edge off the loneliness to know people care enough to help. For more, check out freep.com.
For the Detroit Free Press, I'm Kerry Jr. Michigan residents in Midland County, Michigan are dealing with evacuations on top of a public health crisis. Governor Gretchen Whitmer expresses her concerns at last Thursday's press conference.
We don't want the spread of COVID-19 to grow, especially in a region where we've had to move people around so much.
Currently, Midland County has a total of 79 confirmed coronavirus cases and 8 deaths. According to county health officials, anyone confirmed to have the disease was directed to isolation housing and separated from community shelters. Scientists and health officials are looking at asymptomatic evacuees and the floodwater itself as potential ways the coronavirus can be transmitted. According to Midland County Health Director Frank Yanofsky, contaminants like saliva and feces could be in the water. CDC reports say the coronavirus has been found in feces, but it's unclear whether the feces can spread the infection. Scientists are researching whether the virus can spread aerosolized particles, which are particles that can travel through air. So far, there have been no reported injuries or deaths related to the flood. Michigan's health department reports 314 new cases of COVID-19 and 5 new deaths. In total, the state has passed 54,000 cases and reports over 5,000 deaths. A Michigan immigrant prison is reporting a high number of coronavirus cases. 70 inmates tested positive for COVID-19 at North Lake Correctional Facility in Baldwin. 63 of them have recovered from the disease. 23 staff members have also tested positive for the virus. A spokesperson for the company that manages the prison says 14 employees have recovered and the 9 remaining are at home self-quarantining. According to the Federal Bureau of Prisons, 164 inmates in private jails across the country have tested positive for COVID-19. Of those, 121 of them have recovered. Michigan has seen declining coronavirus numbers over the past few weeks, and Governor Gretchen Whitmer is taking more steps to reopen the state. As of last week, residents can gather in groups of 10 or less, but stay 6 feet apart. Retail and auto showrooms reopen tomorrow, but by appointment only for customers. Veterinarian services and non-emergency dental and medical services can resume Thursday. But still, Governor Gretchen Whitmer says she wants to remain cautious.
We're going to need to take some time to ensure that these new measures are working. We know that COVID-19 takes about 2 weeks to really see the impact of changes in our behavior.
Last Friday, Whitmer extended the shelter-in-place order to June 12th. That's about 2 weeks after the previous expiration date. That's the latest. For more information about COVID-19 in Michigan, visit www.freep.com.
I'm Kirkland Crawford with the Free Press Sports Department and an interesting update from Ann Arbor. University of Michigan President Mark Schleschel had some interesting comments that were published by the Wall Street Journal on Sunday, and it was something that all college football fans need to take notice of. Schleschel, a trained immunologist, told the Journal that if there were no on-campus instruction in the fall, then there won't be any sports, at least not for U of M. In the last couple of weeks, a few Michigan universities, including Central, Western, and Ferris State, have said that they will have students on campus for the fall semester. Michigan State, U of M's Big Ten counterpart, said it won't make a decision on the fall semester until July. Schleschel said that his university could make a decision on students coming back to campus in the coming weeks. The NCAA is allowing football teams to host voluntary workouts on campuses beginning in June. But in this state, that won't happen until at least after the current stay-at-home order, which is in effect for now, until June 12.
For more stories from the Detroit Free Press, be sure to check out freep.com. That's FREEP.com. If you're a fan and want to support our quality local journalism, subscribe. Go to freep.com/special offer.